Welcome back to 100 Days and Beyond. I'm Dudley Peacock, and this is episode 14. Today, I want to do something slightly uncomfortable, which is talk about specific ERP products on a public podcast. Most ERP commentary avoids naming names because everybody is scared of offending a vendor. I do not care. Over 12 years at Q&A ERP Solutions, we have implemented all four of the products I am going to talk about today, and I have opinions about which ones fit which businesses. The four are Sage X3, Acumatica, Odoo, and SAP Business One. These are the four mid-market ERPs I see buyers shortlist over and over again, and each one exists for a specific reason. If you understand why the product exists, you understand which business it fits. And if the vendor you are talking to will not tell you honestly, I will. Let me walk you through it. Sage X3 is a serious ERP for manufacturing and distribution businesses between about 50 and 500 employees. It is what you graduate to from Sage 50 or Sage 200 when those products run out of capacity. And it is what you run when you have multi-entity, multi-currency, multi-warehouse operations that need to be consolidated monthly without heroic effort. X3 is strong at industry-specific manufacturing, food, chemicals, process industries, because its bill of materials, batch, and traceability features are genuinely deep. It is strong at complex distribution. It is weaker at professional services, weaker at pure e-commerce, and weaker at very small businesses where the implementation cost is disproportionate to the value. The signal that X3 is right for you is this. You have a factory or a distribution operation that is the core of how you make money. You have multiple legal entities and want clean consolidation. Your existing Sage product is creaking. Your team is used to Sage's language, and transitioning to another ERP ecosystem would cost you half a year of retraining. X3 is an upgrade in that situation, not a bet. Acumatica is what you choose when you want cloud-native ERP architecture without paying the SAP or Oracle tax. It is particularly strong at businesses with complex operations that are expected to grow and where the software needs to be genuinely accessed from anywhere, by any device, with customization that does not break at the next upgrade. Acumatica is strong at construction, distribution, and field service businesses. It is strong at businesses that will need to bolt on a lot of third-party software because its development platform is much more modern than the older ERPs. It is also priced on resources consumed rather than per user, which matters if you have lots of occasional users who all need limited access. The signal that Acumatica is right for you is this: you are growing. You need cloud-native architecture because your workforce is distributed. You expect to integrate a lot of third-party tools. You do not want to pay per-user licensing as your team scales. Acumatica is the modern architecture choice for a business that is building for the next decade, not just the next 18 months. Odoo is the most controversial of the four, and also the one that fits some businesses better than any of the others. It is open core, which means you can self-host. You can read the source code. You can modify behaviors your vendor would not otherwise let you modify. For businesses with strong internal technical teams, this is a superpower. Odoo is strong at businesses that run lean and want ERP, CRM, e-commerce, project management, and accounting all in one integrated system without paying for vendors. It is strong at businesses that have a genuine engineering culture and will invest in configuring and extending the platform. It is weaker at businesses that expect the vendor to do everything for them because Odoo's implementation partners are uneven in quality. The signal that Odoo is right for you is this: you have technical people internally who want to own the software platform. You need breadth. You want one system that does operations, sales, and finance without heavy integration work. You value the economics of self-hosting and want to control your own cloud spend. Odoo is a technology investment, not just a software purchase. SAP Business One is SAP's product for the mid-market, and it exists primarily as a gateway into the broader SAP ecosystem. It is strong at businesses that are already in the SAP orbit. Perhaps they are a subsidiary of a larger SAP customer, or their supply chain is dominated by SAP S/4HANA users, or their audit requirements favor SAP's governance model. Business One is strong at governance, at multi-entity reporting that has to flow into a group SAP parent, and at industries like wholesale distribution, where SAP's ecosystem is dense. It is weaker as a pure best of breed choice because it is usually being selected for ecosystem reasons rather than product reasons. The signal that Business One is right for you is this: your parent company runs SAP, your customers and suppliers run SAP. Your audit team expects SAP's governance. Your long-term plan is to grow into the bigger SAP products. Business One is the mid-market on-ramp, and that is a rational reason to choose it. If none of those conditions are true, you are probably choosing Business One for the brand, and there are better products for less money. The order I put them in at the top of this episode was deliberate. Sage X3 first, the manufacturing and distribution workhorse; Acumatica second, the cloud native alternative; Odoo third, the open core choice for technical businesses; Business One fourth, the SAP ecosystem on-ramp. Not a ranking, a map of why each one exists. The right ERP is the one that matches the shape of your business, not the one with the biggest marketing budget. That's episode 14. Today we named names. Sage X3 for manufacturing and distribution at scale, Acumatica for cloud-native modern architecture, Odoo for businesses that want to own their platform, SAP Business One for businesses growing into the SAP ecosystem. 4 different products for 4 different shapes of business, and the wrong choice is the one that does not match the shape. Tomorrow is the final episode of the Finance Flow Week. We are talking about the CFO's role in transformation, the journey from scorekeeper to strategic architect over 100 days and beyond. If this was useful, subscribe wherever you are listening. I'll see you tomorrow.